What's going on, y'all? Gonna do some cable management reorganizing tonight. The goal, hopefully, is to it's like basically cable management, some cleaning, so I can make space to set the new streaming PC. I just got my PC or streaming PC, my dedicated one. So as you can see, right here, this is my main PC right here. Okay, and I'm streaming on the laptop. I actually have it set up right there. I'm looking at you here. That's the camera's off to the side. Right here. Right here. Using an integrated webcam as a secondary camera once I stand up. Trust me, I positioned it so it works when I stand up, not now obviously. See, like, cuts off my forehead. Not that dumb. But anyways, so for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who do know, it'll be a little refresher, but you know, I use a dual PC setup for streaming, meaning that this computer does all the gaming. Okay, takes the load of gaming. That way, and then this laptop. Okay, sorry, cut myself off there. This laptop does the streaming. Here, let me show you. This laptop does the streaming. Okay, it's like a low mid laptop. I mean, I guess it's a low tier in terms of like a gaming laptop, not a low tier like a Chromebook or something. Now this has a dedicated GPU, as you can see. Ryzen CPU. It's a 5000 series. This has a dedicated RTX 3050. Very low power RTX, right? So it's does good. Good 1080p gaming, right? I think it's like rated to do like 1080p 120. Probably depends on the game, right? Because like newer 1080p games are going to be a lot more taxing than an older game at 1080p. But you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, meant for 1080p gaming, but it doesn't matter because I use it for streaming. And with this sort of setup, with that CPU and that video card, that will do a fantastic job streaming at 6000 bit rate, 1080p 60. Okay. That way I can load it down with all kinds of extra stuff, you know, like multiple cameras, you know, like layer it with chat and, you know, all the aesthetics, right? Because those things do bog down the computer. That way my gaming PC, the main one, again, behind me here, can have all the games set to max settings and play at like 144 frames per second, because that's my whole thing. I don't really want to play a game. Like, if I paid for a 144 hertz monitor, I'm gonna do my best to make sure that I can enjoy a game at 144 frames, or try to, right? Because in that case, I might as well just bought a 1440p 60. You know what I'm saying? But I used to single stream PC, and it worked for the most part, about 75%. What I mean is this: is that if they were current gen taxing games like Call of Duty, or like 2019 Warzone, whatever it is, right? That I would have to water down the graphics or water down the stream quality, right? Because something's got to give. You can't stream and game on the same PC with a really taxing game and then expect to like everything run as it were if you weren't streaming. Again, you can single stream PC if you're not playing taxing things or older games or games that are so optimized that your GPU and your CPU are neither of them are bottlenecking or hitting a ceiling, right? So most people get away with single PC stream setups, no problem. But I push things to the limit, right? Like when I play a game, I want to play at ultra presets, play at my resolution, and try to hit 144 frames, right? If I do that again on a single stream PC playing like newer gen games, like one of two things got to happen. I got to lower details or the presets, play on a higher NVIDIA DLSS, or sacrifice the quality of the stream, either bring it down to like 720p, 60 or something like that. So, with that being said, that's why I have a dedicated stream PC and a dedicated gaming PC. Yo, Jimmy, yo, hey, yo, brother, just wanted to stop in, say hey, and hang out a bit, dude. Thanks for stopping by, bro. You're stepping into a odd stream. Oh, sorry, not odd, but I guess you would say an irregular stream. I'm streaming, doing like office work, meaning like not like like work as in like my job. I mean like doing work in the office. I'm trying to. So my other PC came in today. I have a dedicated streaming PC that I just got, a low end one, like with a 3050 card. Something meant for streaming, not another crazy gaming PC. And then I got a main gaming PC behind me here. That's what this white one is. And so what I want to do before I unbox the thing is I want to, I basically want to like reorganize, redo all the cable management because it looks like crap, right? We moved into this this 3-bedroom like back in March, early March. Was it early February? No, late February, early March, yeah. And I never got around to doing cable management. I guess it was too lazy. It was on my to-do list, but now that I got the second PC, I'm like, well, okay, well, I might as well do it now. So I got Velcro, zip ties, all kinds of stuff. So again, want to take everything out, replug, do cable management, and then that way when I unbox my new PC, then it'll just be an easy, clean setup to do. No problem, brother, man. Happy to be here. Hell yeah, holy smokes, that sounds epic. Yeah. Yeah, so, dude, cable management is my pain of existence. Dude, I honestly don't know how some people do it. Like, if you go on some subreddits where it's like, I don't know, like minimal setups or battle stations, I'm convinced one or two things, man. Either they took all their cables out for those, like, shots to post them, for the, internet points, or they're, like, using quantum mechanics to, like, hide the cables in, like, the fourth dimension or something. Routed behind the PC. Nate from YouTube, sorry I'm late, filmed a skit. Dude, don't worry about it, man. We're just hanging. No crazy agenda tonight. But yeah, if I back up, this is what everything looks like. 3 monitor setup. The main monitor, the middle one, that's 1440p 140 hertz. I got 20 what did I get? When did I get that? Late 2019? I think late 2019, early 2020. I can't remember. It was either January 2020 or December 2019. Anyways, this one is a really old monitor. This one's like from the year 2012. It's a 1080p 60. Oh, this one's Asus, and this one's Asus. And then this is actually an old 32-inch TV, a Samsung. That's a 1080p 60 screen, but eventually I think I would like to use less screens. I'm debating on whether getting like this 49-inch Samsung. It's like this really like it's like ultra wide, right? Which it has two inputs on one screen, so you can like divide like two different things on one screen. And just having like that as like a two screen and then another monitor above it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still debating if I want to do less screens in the future or stay here, but I will say this. For those who do not have a dual monitor setup, I know you think it's overkill. Once you play around with it, man, you're never gonna go back. Everybody's like, I don't need two screens until you try it out. I was like that. I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Two screens. Once you have like an article or Discord up on your left hand side, so you don't have to keep alt tabbing between things, you're never gonna go back. You're gonna be like, wow, this is weird. I could do so many things with a second screen. Now the third screen I would say is overkill unless you're doing content creation, right? So the reason why I have to have three screens is that because with my laptop, aka the dedicated streaming PC, which this laptop is usually behind me. I just have it over here so you can like see me you have the camera this way looking in because we're gonna be doing work over there. That's usually over there, but that laptop's usually hooked up to a third TV. So like, or the Samsung TV, so that it can be like OBS on one TV, right? And then the other two are like the gaming and then Discord while I'm streaming. Okay. I 100% agree, 1000%. That is a beast of a setup. Thank you, Nate. You should, totally should. Anyways, tell me about your day, you guys. What'd you guys do? What'd you do, Jimmy? Or what'd you do, Nate? Nate, did you go on your long bike ride today? But yeah, I've been standing a lot today. I've been sorry. I don't have to. I don't know why I'm getting closer to talk to you. This is the mic. I started my sentence thinking like you weren't gonna hear me because I usually have that boom mic up behind me. This is usually my mic I use. You can't even see it. This is usually the mic I have when I'm streaming, right? This NZXT mic, capsule mic. And so I always have like, noise gate, noise suppression, all that stuff up. So the further I step away, the less you can hear me. So I'm just so used to it. So I started my sentence away from the source, and I'm so used to that, thinking that like I was gonna start my sentence, you weren't really gonna hear me. So that's why I stopped and got closer. But again, realizing that with this setup, I just got my headset on, and you're listening to the mic here. By the way, how does the mic sound? Does it sound too much of like an airplane pilot, like this? This is bad placement. Usually I've been told it's either 2 or 3, but I found that even like 5, like this, almost like straight with the headphone, not even angled in, I found works great. It doesn't sound too Delta Airlines pilot-y. I have my MacBook for Pro Presenter and usually my phone or iPad for lyrics and whatnot. Yep, Doc Weiler Week. Nice. Nate is the biking king. Dude, dropped like 70 hours Boulder Gate and supposed to play like 4 hours again tonight, but feeling a little burnt out. But gonna try to get going soon. For sure, man. Hey, I wouldn't mind it. I don't mind if you want to play and stream at the same time, man. Or if you need the rest, just hang out here, bro. Breaker, Jamie Long is messing with the setup again. But anyways, aside from a dedicated streaming PC, it also works great as a recording PC. I have 3 Elgato cards. I have the original one from like 2012. It's like can do 1080p 30 or 720p 60 or something, or is it 720p 30 and 10? I forget the specs. I thought it was 1080p 30 and 720p 60. I might be wrong. It might be a max of 720p or 1080p 60 or 30. So I know you can do 1080. I just don't know if it's 30 no matter what you do. I have the Elgato HD60S Plus, which came out in like 2019, 2020, which was a max of like 1080p 60. Then I just got the newer external card. By the way, they're all external. I'm gonna unplug them. Let me just pull one out. Here we go. This is the HD60X that I got a couple months ago. This has a max of 1440p 60 recording, or you can do 4K 30, but I don't know who's recording 4K 30. I think what people, if you're gonna do 4K, you should be hitting 60. I don't know too many people stoked on 4K 30. Maybe like RPG gameplay, but anyways, it's like the 4K is not even worth it to me. It's like it's 60. So anyways, because I play at 1440p, right? 1440p gaming. It's like when I would record on my older one, it's like it had to be like dropped down to 1080. I mean, not my gameplay, but like when it's recorded, the end product's 1080p, not 1440. So I got this, so there's no degradation. But yeah. Point being is that actually I don't even know where the point being is. I guess I got lost in the sauce in those thoughts. But anyways, yeah. Using this for recording. I forgot. The whole point was that recording. Because I keep talking about how the laptop as my secondary PC was meant for streaming. It's also meant for recording. Because the reality is, just like streaming, right? If you use like heavy recordings settings, it's gonna bog it. If you go to OBS and you want to record at like, a pretty high quality settings, like it's gonna affect the gameplay, just like streaming, right? So like that's the whole reason why a dedicated secondary PC is it alleviates the load off of your gaming PC, so you can play max settings and don't have to worry about like watering down the game or watering down your stream. So yes, my secondary PC is also for recording because I've been doing a lot of recording offline that I have been streaming. I like record gameplay like every day. Actually, it's funny is mostly what I record is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That's the game like at the end of the day when everybody goes to bed, I like play Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But I had ideas like I'm gonna record my gameplay because like I've been grinding through all the camos and like been uploading like the camo based grind, gold camo, platinum camo, working on the next one. And so I've just been doing a lot of recording. But yeah, the point being is that a secondary PC it's dedicated for streaming and recording so that I won't have to worry about the quality of the game or the quality of the recording or stream to be watered down. Trying to catch up with chat. Absolutely, I'm just kicking it right now, man. Good to see you live, man. Yeah, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're here, man. Appreciate you being here. I'd be the biking king if I had the whole day going from beginning to the end of the strand in one day and lived. If we're going to keeping my Elgato HD60 alive, 4K 30 would be interesting. 100%. That's a great point. Yeah. So my other Elgato, it's hanging off over there. That one I've been using. That one has a max of 1080p 60. That one I mostly use for like when I'm streaming from my Switch. But dude, to be honest, nobody needs to upgrade to this. Well, the sad thing is Elgato doesn't really even offer their older models. Like if they were like Apple or Samsung and it's like they offered all their models at the same time, then I would say to this day, unless you're doing 1440p recording at 60 frames, you don't need this. You can spend money on the HD60S Plus or the S and just stay there. But what's super annoying is that they don't really have a tier system like that anymore on their website. It's either this or the 4K 60 Pro, which is the one that goes into the PCI slot in a desktop tower. It's not they call these external cards, right? Because you can just plug in HDMI and your USB here. So capture your console, capture your second PC. They call them external cards, but they have other cards that go into the other PCI slots, like next to your video card. Those other slots that your video card is in, it looks like another video card can go there. It's meant for other stuff like sound cards or dedicated PCI slot video cards. And so the only options right now Elgato has is, if I'm correct, is just this one, or the 4K 60 Pro. So that being said, it's like it'd be nice to recommend, yeah, dude, you don't need anything higher, but if you don't have a card right now and you're trying to get into the game, you'll be forced to buy this, even though like you might not be playing or wanting even to record in 1440p. But yeah, hold on to that card, Jimmy. You get rid of that card until it breaks, or else you'll be forced to buy something like this. So I've been doing a lot of standing today, so we'll see how much of the stream I can actually like be in this chair. I'm just trying to think of who, like, what kind of character would just be going around in his chair. I'm on, these are kind of like fake wood floors in this apartment. And I got these, wait, check them out. I got these, on the, trying to knock anything over. Okay, do you see the Wii? Okay, I don't know if you can see them, actually. Kind of think about it. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get it. Okay, there we go. You see those wheels? These are not the wheels that came with the chair. These wheels I bought. Okay, so they are meant for desk chairs. Let me get that straight right away before we get any ideas. No, these are not like off rollerblades or Razor scooters. So the point is they are like those inline inline wheels, but they have a softer ride. Because the thing is, like, you know, the ones that come with it, like you see how office chairs are, right? They're like those dual wheels, but they're like hard. They're like metal or hard plastic. I don't want to tear up these floors, so I got these. But the wild thing is that like you have to, like, I had to acquire a new technique of like braking in this chair, like seriously, because once you get moving, and you like try to move, you'll just like, and if you do too hard, you'll just keep rolling, dude. And the problem is that like if you go pretty quick, you've got to have that feet harder. You got to brake, baby. You got to brake. This is gonna run into something. I'm just like, it's like the braking test from Gran Turismo. Do you guys ever play the Gran Turismo games? There's like a braking test you have to do to get your license. For those who have never played Gran Turismo, yeah, before you can actually race, they make you get your license. There's like license B, license A, and license S or something like that. Anyways, one of the tests they make you pass is a braking one. But the thing about the braking is that, you know, cars don't stop. Even in real life, cars don't just like go, eh. You know, if you slam on the brakes, cars, they like come to a stop. So that's what I feel like I'm doing. Is it like, you know, I have to put the brakes on like 10 feet before I even get to where I'm going. So I don't like run in the desk. Holy crap. Getting a leg workout. This is fun. Yay! Let's see. Let me catch up with chat. Sorry, I'm just goofing off. Okay, I'm gonna talk with my mods about helping me with this. Yeah, that is a steep price of entry. Yes. God, I'm getting bitten up by like bugs like crazy this year. Tangent. Well, you guys know how it's like been hotter out, you know. Global warming, whatever it is, right? You know, the humidity has also been higher, right? Humidity causes bugs to come out. Well, one of those bugs, you ever heard of a mosquito? Yeah, well, that's one of the bugs that come out, okay? Wasn't just butterflies, wasn't just like ants. One of the most annoying bugs in existence ever come out, mosquitoes. And spiders. And I've just been bit the frick up these past 6 months. Since like late spring till like late fall. I've been bit the frick up more than I have in years, okay? Whether global warming is caused by the ebb and flow of hundreds of years go by and things just gradually get warmer or cooler, or we're causing it, that's besides the point. The point is, right now, we're going through global warming. It's making bugs and shit come out. I'm getting bit up like I have never been bit up before. And that scratching sensation, my god, why does that even exist? What was... Ugh. Anyways. What's the highest SSD drive you purchased? Highest in terms of price or highest in terms of storage? Probably Eggman. Oh yeah, me rolling. I'm looking like Eggman. It's like this is one of Dr. Eggman's contraptions, huh? Oh damn, an ad. I wish I could probably disable it. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna next time we take a break, I'm gonna do the ad to try to disable it, but I gotta get paid this week so I can sub. Well, if you have your Amazon Prime account connected, Jim, you get one for free. Unless you've already used it for another channel. If you already used it, then yeah. But yeah, man. Even if even you just being here, man. Whether you sub, donate or not, it doesn't matter to me. You being here is just a excellent form of support. You guys know that? So what if you guys got free Amazon Prime subs and you want to use it, I'd love to support me. But if you don't, then your viewership, even just you spending the time and energy just to have me up on a phone, on a screen, okay? I know it's not easy to do. We all got things to do, right? Even so, I appreciate that. That's a form of support, and I appreciate it. Let's see. Mostly dead animal to humans as well, thanks to malaria. Thanks, malaria. Don't log 100%. Storage and price. Oh, so for the biggest SSD I purchased was a Samsung 2TB. I have it. Actually, I have it unboxed. I was gonna unbox it on stream one of these days, install it. I have two SSD types in my computer. I have a Samsung NVMe or M.2, and then I have a Western Digital SATA. Both are 2 terabytes, and the price on that, I actually got it on a deal. It was like 60% off, like a few months ago. I got it for like 100 and something, under 200 for sure. I'll have to look it up. Wait, hold on. I can look it up right now. Hey, technology's our friend. Maybe I should use it sometime, right? I got you, brother, man. Nah, man, I want to give you the whole sub as much as I can. I appreciate the support, man. Papa Bezos don't need my money. Well, okay, hold on. Let me check my orders. Everybody hold your horses. I know you're excited. Yeah, everybody's excited. Okay, hold on. Okay. How much should I spend? Oh, wow. Okay, so on this Samsung 970 Evo Plus, yeah, I got a deal. I wonder how much it is now. SSD 2 terabyte NVMe M.2. This was $79.99. Great deal. Whoa, you know what's funny? So this was the least expensive storage thing I've ever bought. But it was 2 terabytes. So okay, so probably the most expensive SSD. I've never bought an SSD prior to this, so I guess technically, yeah, it would have been the most expensive I've ever spent. But what was actually more expensive than this was my Barracuda hard drive. Here. That one. So the Samsung was 2 terabytes. This Seagate Barracuda. I got a Barracuda hard drive, HDD, not SSD, 8 terabytes. This was. How much did I spend on this one? What? $99? Did I really? I thought I spent way more. Well, it's 100. Okay, it's 109 right now. I think I got it when there was an Amazon Prime deal. Oh, was it Amazon? Was it Amazon Day? Deal? What do they call it? Prime Day? Was it? I think it was Prime Day. And okay. Anyways, point being is, I thought I was spending a lot on the storage. I guess not. I guess I was thinking it was somewhere in like the $300, $200 range. Okay, I guess not. But yeah, that's the storage and price of all the different hard drives I've got. Anyways, let's continue. I got this generic Logitech keyboard. Don't even know what model this is. Got off Amazon. Came as a bundle. I originally bought this for the living room. So hold on to your old PCs. Hold on to your old laptops. They were great as emulation stations, couch gaming, PC gaming, servers, media centers, like if you're gonna use like Plex or whatever it is. Okay. Anyways, so because it's a laptop, I need to be able to use it from the entertainment center. I'm not gonna kneel down and like be using my fingers on the touchpad. So I bought this for that. So with the dedicated streaming PC, I might just end up using this. The keyboard's too big, and I don't have room for 2 keyboards. Matter of fact, my main keyboard is this like mechanical keyboard. This is a 60% keyboard. This is actually great for gaming, just so you guys know, because so for first-person shooters and a lot of like I know like MOBAs, you know, a lot of people they like they tilt their keyboards, right? Kind of like at an angle. So when you're playing, it's like this versus like this. When you have like a 100% keyboard, this takes up so much space, and then when you curve it, it's like gonna come to the edge of your desk, right? Right, if you're like sitting at like a desk. So if you have a 60% keyboard, that's like this much space like taken off. So it's great for gaming if you're tilting your keyboard, so you can, you know, you're playing like this, right? Kind of have your keyboard tilted here, your mouse, you're kind of like in this position, right? If you have a long keyboard, it's gonna like cut way down here, like to where you're at the desk. So I recommend a 60% keyboard. But point being is that I got this thing for the entertainment center out in the living room. I think I'm gonna use it for in here, but not a lot of space on the table. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna use 2 PCs with the keyboard and mouse, both on the desk. My old PC has an early 256 gigabyte SSD for its system drive that cost like $220 at the time. Big part of the reason for the upgrade because it's hard for that little space, even for just the system and programs now. Yeah, that's wild. So much of the system data, dude, just takes up that much space. Wild. But yep, that's some of the keyboards. You know, I also own a Mac Mini, which used to be kind of my dedicated editing station, which I think I might get back into using. It's so hard with so many different inputs. Like PC was here, my laptop, got my gaming PC down here, and I got my Mac Mini here. So it's like, you know, if each device has multiple HDMI cables going out to each one, it's like all day you're going like this, click, click. Like, you know, I have a, probably can't see, but it's like a splitter. I'll show it to you. But it's like, you know, in here I have like a splitter because it's like at the Mac Mini and this computer on here, so it's like you have to keep like swiping between the two, or keep pushing the cycle between the two. What the frick is this? And why are you caught, sir? Scarlett Focusrite for recording means. Eventually, I want to get electric kit or electric attachments for my acoustic kit so I could play electric. I just really want to simplify it with one input into this and then use like, we'll start off using free like GarageBand on my Mac, you know, and then of course pay for better software. But yep, it's got one XLR input, 2 quarter-inch jacks. Anyways. Okay, let's see. Magic keyboard and mouse here for the Mac. By the way, do you know these both can work on a PC? Some of you are like, duh. Some of you are like, I didn't know that. I know. Some of you are like, duh. The only thing is if you use it on a PC, you have to, you know, commands like transpose to Alt, I think. Okay. Coaster, because, hey, don't want my drinks freaking up my table. Hey, make sure you're drinking your water, folks, right? Got this cheap little all-in-one little thing here. Check this out. So, it's a brush. It was like 10 bucks, I think, or under 10. Under 10 bucks, I think. Look. So it gets in the keys. What? Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Also, it's a keycap puller. Okay. I'm not gonna reach in and take it out, but yeah, has that. Now here's what's cool. Check this out. Boom. You see this? No, it's not a tampon. It's meant for your to clean like your the cases for your wireless earbuds. Whether you got AirPods or Beats or whatever it might be, right? Any other brand. Take the headphone out. It's how you clean down in there. And guess what? Boom! It does it again. This is to get into your earphones, right, and clean out your wax. There's also another brush facing this way. It's having a hard time focus, but you get the point. This was like under 10 bucks, dude. Agibus? Agus? It's all blown out, whatever. Yeah, you can find like 100 of them on Amazon. Logitech G900 gaming mouse, you guys. I recommend wireless mouses nowadays. Tired of that like tug with your wired mouse? Get a wireless mouse. Before you say anything about like latency issues, no. That argument is old. Okay, it's not the year 2001 anymore, okay? Wireless mouses in 2001, that argument was relevant then. Nowadays, you guys, wireless mouses have so much better technology that the amount of like it's like we're talking millisecond differences that nobody can actually notice. Like on paper, there's a difference, but no noticeable esports player is going to notice a difference. So your next mouse, if you're trying to figure out what it is, if you currently have a mouse that's connected via cable, no shame to you. I'm just bringing up the argument that if you're like, I don't buy wireless mouses, well, yeah, if you buy like a generic like a Logitech MX like ergonomic mouse that's not meant to be like low latency, high DPI kind of stuff, like, yeah, duh, that crap, that's not going to be good for like FPS playing. But the argument nowadays of wireless making a difference, dude, it's not 2001, brother. We're not playing Counter-Strike 1.5, 1.6, okay? That argument was relevant back then, but things have progressed now. Wireless is so much better. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Fact. Basically, 100%. I was on the argument. and have to eat my foot and acknowledge wireless has more than caught up. Yeah. Because do you remember who I knew used to game with the wireless mouse? Mason? Robbie. Do you remember like the early years of like Logitech gaming mouses? Remember the MX series? I had the MX310. Remember the MX? Do you remember the MX1000? That was Logitech's wireless gaming mouse. And at that time, I remember Robbie played with that when he was doing his like competitive Counter-Strike playing. And I'm curious how that was, but yes, I've been using that Logitech G900. This is I put it over there. That's a 2014 model. They're like, and that I mean, you guys see me stream. For those of you here all the time, you see me play Call of Duty. Do you think? And I'm really into Call of Duty. I'm really a competitive FPS player. It's important to me that I have 144 frames per second. Like basically, like, so my monitor is 144 hertz, 1440p, 1 ms, right? Gray to gray. Okay, like latency is important to me. Do you think I'd be digging around with a wireless mouse that's got high latency? No. Why would I go through the trouble of getting all these like this like nice gear to like better my gameplay and then like have the weakest link in the chain, a mouse, right? Think about that for a second. Like, why would I still be using it? So, yeah, that's like a 2014 model. That's the G900 Chaos Spectrum. It's 2014, 15, 16, maybe 16. It's old. It's like maybe when they first came out with the G900 series. Now they're like G903. But yeah, it uses Logitech's like I think it uses the proprietary technology called like Lightspeed or something. Oh, that's what these are too. These are the Logitech X Wireless. And I got the wireless because knowing that wireless has gotten so much better, but it connects via over USB hub, like 2.4 gigahertz or something. It's not Bluetooth. But it uses Logitech's proprietary Lightspeed technology, or I don't know. Sorry, they use a normal technology. I guess I guess their terminology is what's the word I'm looking for? I've said it like 5 times now. Anyways, it's like Sega Genesis. It's got blast processing. Okay, no, maybe your CPU is faster than the Super Nintendo. Okay, this uses low latency technology. They just call it Lightspeed. Proprietary. That's the word. Proprietary. The wording is proprietary, not the technology. But the point being is that this is also wireless and zero latency. And guess what? I can walk to the kitchen. You know what? We're gonna do a test right now. I'm gonna see how many feet it is. Roughly, okay. This is the source. Okay. We're doing a test. I'm gonna cut out at some point. And it's gonna be because I've walked too far, but these actually reach, you guys. I remember him having the largest mouse pad I've ever seen, which is so funny. Like now, like desk mats. See, hey, look, I'm standing up. That's why I have the second camera for. So when I'm doing this, standing in front of the laptop. Some of you were wondering, like, why is he a moron? Why doesn't he lower this camera? Because that's what this camera's for. I'm on down here, but I'm standing up. You can see me. But yeah, I remember like big mouse pads like years ago, and Robbie kind of had it, and it was like, why? Well, it makes sense when you play with like 1.0 like sensitivity, right? You're doing this big movements to move like this much, right? Because in FPS, right, the point is that like if you use super high sensitivity, it's like this much, like woo, it shoots out. You overshoot people, right? A lot of FPS players use low sensitivity, but that's the whole point. If you have like a small mouse pad like this big, like you're gonna run off the mouse pad. That's why desk pads are like, some people play like this. They have like their whole arm up on the table and they go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But I caved. I have a desk mat. It's this right here. This whole thing. You'll see it when I take it apart. Well, I'm not gonna take this apart when I take apart the desk, but Jimmy, dude, that would ruin the experience for sure. I feel you on that. Okay, let's do our tests. This is gonna be kind of a rough estimate of how far these actually go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 29, 30. We're at the dining room. 31, 32, 33, 30. Oh, I'm hearing noise. It sounds like it's cutting out. Tell me what's cutting out. 34, 35, 36, 37. I'm at a wall. Okay, you know what? This actually can go further than I expected, but it's also because the hub, the laptop's also closer to the door, so I think it's also going through less material in the house. Anyways, you can go pretty far with these. Like I'm walking out of the kitchen, down the hallway. They got a decent range, so wireless has improved. Latency plus the distance you can go. Anyways, I should be being paid for this. I'm talking so much about products and technology from companies. I should be paid for this. Somebody clipped it. Somebody upload this VOD to Logitech, right? At this point, I've like talked up so many companies. I should be getting paid for this. This is my Xbox controller for controller gaming when I'm at the PC. Got the remote for this monitor. Hardware kit for my drum pedals. Trash. External hard drive, because when I'm recording on this thing, it records to here, because this thing's only got 256 gigs of storage. I don't know why it was so hard to say storage. What else could it be? We're talking about storage. 256 gigabytes of RAM? VRAM? No. We're talking about storage. Why didn't I just say storage? I feel that I got a deal, Matt, as well. I was like, so much room for activities. Exactly. Wow, I could say I've sat in that chair. Hey, Kevin. What's going on, Kevin? Kevin, I'm reading the group text. Still not getting those notifications, huh? Maybe you should switch back over to Twitch, okay? Install that Twitch app, because YouTube is failing you. Well, hey, Nate Esser is here all the time. He gets notifications. You know, maybe you should consult Nate. He is the YouTube stream watching master. Okay. iFixit, folks. Right here. This is not just hype. This is actually good. If you guys ever heard of iFixit? I'm sure you guys have seen videos of iFixit, right? Highly recommend. It's not just for building a PC. All kinds of great stuff in here. Comes in handy when anytime you're screwing or unscrewing stuff. And okay, guys, we're talking about screws, like physical screws, not sex. Calm down, okay? Get your mind in the gutter, okay? Oh, I keep getting notifications. What is going on? James ignore me, but he's streaming. Oh my god, is that what she thinks? Ma'am? I am live, not ignoring, not ig. Hello, Nathan-san. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh! Who wants an Elgato sticker, okay? Who wants an Elgato sticker? It's yours. It's yours. All you gotta do is teleport to this office right now, take it from my hand, and it's yours. Don't want it. This stream's never gonna get done. I'm just going on so many tangents, aren't I? HDMI cable. Amazon Basics with Ethernet. Wow, big giveaway. That's right. Do exclamation mark giveaway in chat. Enter this sticker giveaway. Okay. Okay, what we doing now, folks? What are we doing now? Okay. Um, hmm. This old random router down here. This is the old one. Just didn't have time to put it away somewhere. Ugh. Drink your water, folks. Drink your water, okay? How many times I gotta say it? Whew. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Okay, we got a lot to unplug, don't we? There's my cameras. My cameras. My old iPhones. It is a weekend. I will drink my whiskey, sir. Oh. Hey, there's H2O in whiskey, right? Close enough. Okay. My computer off. Yeah, let's make sure we don't. Dude, the floor, man. Floor's coming apart right here. What a shame. What a shame. There we go. Ugh. Just making sure my crack is not sticking out, dude. I don't want to get banned on Twitch for a full moon. You know what I mean? Okay. Just give me an aquarium for the love of God. That's easier for you to say since I've used to work for a plumber. Ali Helby's talking about showing his crack on stream. I'm trying to not show my crack on stream, sir. Kevin's passing along this information, okay? So I'll call him out on Twitter. Look, here's my big Razer desk mat. It's RGB, if you can believe that. That's even worse. Anyways, how was your day, Mason? What'd you do today? Hey. What is that? Actual going on here? Oh yeah, let's just do this. Pull the monitors out. Makes it a little way easier to see what's going on. Deep, up, orp, That means I love you. Deep, up, orp, Deep, up, orp, Who can name what show that is from? Hmm? Huh? Worked out. Started Divinity Original Sin 2. Finally finished Banjo 2 yesterday. Woo! Pretty decent follow-up. That is objectively better in some ways, but I still love Kazooie. Yes. I agree. Oh, did you do 100% or did you beat it any percentage? Amen. How was your day, Kevin? What did you do today?